Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a pop of beverage of your choice, because today we're going to finally get to reviewing Gen 13. It's the miniseries that set up the title of the same name. It is published by Image, and this is, the initial, 92. This is the first, run where everybody comes out. Done by Brandon Choi, Jim Lee, Campbell, and Gardner. Basically, Alex Gardner, Jeff Millett. We have a group. It starts out with some people trying to run from a mysterious group trying to keep their kids safe, and it doesn't work. The parents get killed, and it looks like it's some sort of dangerous kind of bad guys with superpowers. You can see by his eyes he's got superpowers, and they get taken. Then it goes to Chapter 1, and you have Caitlin Fairchild here. Teenager, I think she's a sophomore in college. Yes, sophomore in college. And she's kind of this innocent little young girl who's trying to she wants to get into the government. I forget exactly what it was. And this group comes up to her and says, "Hey, look, we want to, get in like the FBI or CIA." And she gets approached at college and says, "Hey, that internship you applied for? Yeah, this is us. Come on with us, and we'll get you there." And they started to put her through this boot camp thing with a group of other people. Turns out that she had a genetic ability that was passed down from her parents. Some of the people from the beginning of the book. They were Gen 12, Generation 12. She's Generation 13. And, of course, the people in charge of it are bad guys. They want to exploit these kids, and the ones that they brought, they weren't sure if every one of them had the abilities, so they were testing them to see if they have them or not. And of course, she does, and her powers activate just about the time when she needs it, because they're realizing something's going on. And yep, you can see these are the bad guys because of the sensible clothing that they have, and the and her powers activate as she's trying to escape. Wonderful image drawings of the 1990s. We have characters like, this is Fairchild, I forget what her name is, but he's grunge. Freefall, forgot what her name is. There's another guy who does fire, and he's Burnout. And course, they have, the skimpy outfits and the big guns with the, little thing around their leg just because. And then we have Lynch, who is a character who is in charge of the international operations, kind of the head of this dark covert ops group who goes back and forth between all the Wildstorm books. And this miniseries is them realizing what's going on and then trying to escape and forming up as a group under the tutelage of Lynch. And of course, Lynch, you might recognize the name Lynch from a review I did just earlier, because he was integral to the plot of Sleeper, a book that I just got done reading by Ed Brubaker. But one of the super fun things about Image is this book in particular is it is unabashed 90s Image goodness. I mean, most of these books aren't around anymore. I think there's only like 2 books that are still out now from the initial run of Image, and that would be, I think, Spawn and The Savage Dragon. I think those are the only 2 books that are still being continuously published. And Gen 13 now and all the Wildstorm characters are folded into DC, because we know that Jim Lee came to work for DC. Now he's one of the head people at DC, and he sold his stuff to DC, and they folded it in. But this Wildcats and Gen 13 were 2 of my favorite books by Image on the initial run, and I'm telling you, this was so fun to read. It just brought back so much memories, and just, it was 90s goodness. These books were a game changer. You look at DC and you look at Marvel, that stuff, they got changed. I mean, you look, it's like Thor. Thor had, all these pockets, and there's a chain attached to Mjolnir, and then every book was extreme. And you have Asbat, with the Nightfall. Azrael, he changed his outfit, so that's all, the Batman outfit, and so he's out there just kicking everyone's ass. It's all because of the initial Image run. That's how much of a game changer these books were. And then they also led to pretty much killing the comic industry altogether in the 90s. That's a topic for a whole other topic for another conversation. But this was a fantastic book, and I'm so glad that I got it. I'm going to put it up on my shelf right after this and say this is a 4.5 just for nostalgia purposes. It's not, I've read far better books. I've read more entertaining books, but this is one of those ones that it's just so fun. Pure 90s cheese, pure just, this is how the industry got changed, and it's just so fun. I mean, look at the sensible outfits these ladies have right here. Get it. Especially if you enjoy Jim Lee's artwork. I mean, his stuff is incredible. So anyway, 4.5 out of 5. Get it. It was only how much? $12.95 American, $18.20 Canadian. Or at least that's what it reads on the cover. Anyway, let me know in the comments whether you read them or not. Let me know if you picked them up when they first came out. And the other way, let me know what you thought of it. Anyway, like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.